The real reason your muscles are disappearing. What if the very solution to age-related muscle loss isn't in a powder, pill, or supplement, but sitting quietly in your fridge right now? What if you've been spending money on something your body was never built to absorb while overlooking the real foods that actually work better? This isn't just theory. New studies show that several ordinary, affordable whole foods can help stop muscle breakdown faster than many overhyped supplements. Some can even begin working within 30 minutes of your first bite. And no, we're not talking about another scoop of chalky protein powder. In this video, you'll discover 8 powerful foods that support muscle strength, stamina, and recovery, all backed by science, not marketing. These aren't trendy superfoods. They're real, everyday foods that are easy to find, easy to eat, and easier on your body. Quick question for you. Have you ever ditched powders and tried using real foods to improve your strength or recovery? Drop a comment below. Your story could help someone else trying to figure this out. And now, let's expose the myth that's been hiding in plain sight. The myth of the magic shake. You've seen the commercials. A smiling senior sipping a frothy protein shake after a morning walk. The label promises strength, vitality, energy, maybe even youth itself. And the implication? That if you're not drinking these powders daily, your muscles will fade away. But here's what they're not telling you. Most protein powders are highly processed, stripped of the natural compounds that actually help your body use protein properly. What you're left with is an isolated formula. Worse, many powders are packed with artificial sweeteners that can irritate your gut, synthetic vitamins your body doesn't fully absorb, and denatured proteins that are harder to digest, especially as we age. No wonder so many older adults complain about bloating, discomfort, or just feeling off after using them. Your body evolved to thrive on real food. Whole foods where protein comes alongside the enzymes, minerals, and antioxidants that make it usable. It's what scientists now call food synergy, a natural collaboration between nutrients that no supplement can replicate. And now, we're about to show you exactly how that synergy works, starting with one of the most overlooked yet powerful muscle-saving foods in the world. Ricotta, the fast-acting cheese your muscles crave. If you've ever walked past the dairy aisle and ignored ricotta cheese, you're not alone. It's usually lumped in with cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, but it's in a league of its own. And here's the wild part. Ricotta may be one of the most effective muscle-preserving foods you can buy, especially for older adults. Why? Because ricotta has the highest natural concentration of whey protein of any whole food. That's the same whey found in protein powders, but in a gentler, more bioavailable form your body actually knows how to use. Inside ricotta is a key amino acid called leucine, about 3 grams per cup. Think of leucine as a master switch for muscle repair. When it hits your bloodstream, it tells your muscles to stop breaking down and start rebuilding. Studies show that older adults need a higher leucine dose to trigger this repair response, and ricotta delivers it without the synthetic processing. It gets better. Ricotta also contains albumin, a protein found in egg whites, but in a form that's easier to digest. It has what's called a high biological value, meaning almost all of it is used by your body for actual muscle growth, not wasted. And while protein powders often cause bloating or GI issues, ricotta is soft, creamy, and gentle on digestion. It's perfect for those with dental issues, swallowing difficulties, or sensitive stomachs. Plus, it's versatile. Mix it with berries and honey, spread it on toast, or use it in soups and pastas instead of heavy cream. But here's a lesser-known benefit. Ricotta is rich in calcium lactate, a highly absorbable form of calcium that doesn't just support bones, but also plays a critical role in muscle contractions. Without enough calcium, your muscles literally can't fire properly, no matter how much protein you eat. So yes, a bowl of ricotta isn't just a snack. It's a fast-acting signal to your body that says hold on to that muscle, rebuild it. Now, next we move from soft cheese to sweet fruit. And this one might catch you off guard. Watermelon, the muscle food hiding in plain sight. You probably don't think of watermelon as a muscle-building food. It's sweet, it's watery, it's what you eat at summer picnics, not after workouts. But behind that juicy sweetness is one of the most surprising tools for preserving strength as you age. Watermelon is the richest natural source of an amino acid called citrulline, and this amino acid plays a powerful behind-the-scenes role in protecting your muscles. Here's how it works. Citrulline turns into arginine in the body, which then boosts the production of nitric oxide, a compound that widens your blood vessels and improves circulation. More blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, while waste products like lactic acid are cleared away faster. The result? Less soreness, faster recovery, more energy. In fact, one study found that athletes who drank watermelon juice recovered from muscle soreness nearly 40% faster than those who didn't. But it's not just for athletes. This is even more important for seniors, whose circulation naturally slows with age, making muscles more vulnerable to damage and fatigue. And it doesn't stop there. Watermelon also delivers more potassium per wedge than a banana, helping to prevent cramps and support proper muscle contractions. It's also high in lycopene, an antioxidant that shields your muscle cells from oxidative stress, the hidden damage that silently weakens strength over time. Even the natural sugars in watermelon are helpful. After any kind of activity, walking, gardening, climbing stairs, your muscles need to refill their energy stores. The simple sugars in watermelon do this efficiently without spiking your blood sugar the way processed sweets do. For best results, have watermelon about an hour before or right after physical activity. It'll energize your movement and speed up recovery. Here's a pro tip. The white part of the rind has even more citrulline than the pink flesh. Some people juice it, others blend it into smoothies. Either way, you're giving your muscles something they love, and you won't find that in a single scoop of powder. So we've covered cheese and fruit. Now let's head into the pantry for a power food that needs no refrigeration, no prep, and just might outclass every shake on the shelf. Canned salmon and sardines, the underrated superfoods in your pantry. Think canned fish is just survival food? Think again. Canned salmon and sardines are two of the most complete muscle-protecting foods on the planet, and they come packed with nutrients that protein powders can't even pretend to offer. Let's start with salmon. Just one small can of wild-caught pink or sockeye salmon gives you 25 grams of complete protein, more than many shakes. But protein alone isn't what makes salmon special, it's what comes with it. Salmon is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, and these healthy fats do something remarkable. They make your muscles more responsive to protein. That means you get more strength-building effect from the same amount of protein, simply because omega-3s make your muscle cells listen better. And it's not just about building, omega-3s also fight inflammation, creating a more stable environment inside your body where muscle tissue can grow and recover. And here's the bonus. Sardines, especially when packed in olive oil, deliver all of that plus CoQ10. This nutrient fuels your muscle cells' energy production. CoQ10 levels naturally decline with age, leading to fatigue and sluggishness. Sardines bring it back in a form your body actually absorbs. And don't sleep on that olive oil. It's not just a packing liquid, it's a source of healthy monounsaturated fats that help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. It also calms inflammation, making recovery faster and strength gains easier to hold on to. Best of all, no cooking, no cleanup, shelf-stable, affordable. Mix it into a salad, mash it on toast, eat it straight from the can if you want. Your muscles won't care how you serve it, they'll just be glad you did. Now, if all this sounds impressive, wait until you see what one tiny breakfast food can do when you stop separating it and start eating it whole. Whole eggs. Why the yolks matter more than you think. For decades, we were told to fear the yolk. Too much fat, too much cholesterol. Just stick to the whites, they said. But science finally caught up, and it turns out everything we were told to throw away is exactly what aging muscles need. Whole eggs, not just the whites, are among the most powerful muscle-building foods on the planet. In fact, a study from the University of Illinois found that people who ate whole eggs after a workout built about 40% more muscle than those who ate the same amount of protein from egg whites alone. Same protein, completely different results. Why? Because the yolk is where the real muscle magic lives. It contains choline, which helps your nerves communicate with your muscles. It offers vitamin D, essential for muscle function and repair. And it delivers vitamin A, which your body uses to build and maintain protein structures inside the muscle. But there's more. Eggs naturally contain clusters of leucine-rich proteins, the kind that signal your body to start rebuilding muscle tissue. And unlike isolated leucine in a powder, these proteins come packaged in perfect harmony with fat, cholesterol, and micronutrients your body actually recognizes. That's right, the cholesterol in eggs is not the villain it was once made out to be. For most people, especially older adults, dietary cholesterol supports the production of hormones like testosterone, which naturally decline with age but are essential for maintaining strength. Here's something else. Eating eggs with vegetables boosts your body's absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from those veggies by up to 7 times. So your morning omelet, it's not just tasty, it's a nutrient delivery system. And if digestion is a concern, eggs are one of the most bioavailable proteins in the entire food chain. Your body can use nearly 100% of it. No bloating, no gas, no filler. So the next time someone suggests skipping the yolk, just remember, you'd be tossing out the part your muscles were waiting for. We've covered what works during the day, but what about overnight? That's when most muscle loss happens, and the next food on our list works while you sleep. Kefir, the overnight muscle shield. Most people never think about what their muscles are doing while they sleep, but the truth is, the hours between dinner and sunrise are when the most muscle breakdown happens, especially as we age. That's where kefir comes in. This tangy fermented milk drink isn't just good for digestion, it may be one of the best tools to protect your muscles while you rest. Unlike regular milk or yogurt, kefir is packed with up to 60 different probiotic strains, a mix of beneficial bacteria and yeasts that feed your gut, calm inflammation, and enhance nutrient absorption. And here's why that matters for your muscles. Science now shows a strong connection between your gut and your muscles. When your gut is healthy, it produces compounds that help reduce inflammation, regulate blood sugar, and even boost protein synthesis, all crucial for maintaining strength. But kefir's superpower lies in its casein protein. Unlike fast-digesting proteins, casein forms a soft gel in your stomach, releasing amino acids slowly over 6 to 8 hours. That means a glass of kefir before bed acts like a drip feed of muscle support, gently delivering building blocks while your body is in its prime recovery window. Even better, kefir's fermentation process pre-digests the protein, so if you have digestive issues, this makes it much easier to absorb. It also contains vitamin K2 in the MK7 form, which helps direct calcium to your bones and muscles instead of letting it calcify in your arteries, a major bonus for older adults. Want to level it up? Stir in a spoonful of ground flax seeds for extra fiber and omega-3s. Or blend it with berries for antioxidants and a flavor boost. Either way, you're giving your body a powerful overnight advantage, no shaker bottle required. We've got one more category left. We've talked dairy, fruits, fish, and eggs. Now it's time for 2 unexpected plant-based foods that can compete with anything else on this list. Black beans and beets, the plant powerhouse combo. You've probably heard people debate whether plant-based protein is complete or not. But when it comes to real-world muscle support, 2 humble plants, black beans and beets, bring more to the table than most people realize. Let's start with black beans. 1 cup of cooked black beans gives you around 18 grams of protein. Not bad for a legume. But what sets black beans apart isn't just the protein. It's something called resistant starch, a unique kind of fiber that feeds your gut's beneficial bacteria. When those bacteria digest resistant starch, they produce a compound called butyrate. And this is where things get interesting. Butyrate has been shown to reduce inflammation, protect muscle tissue, and improve strength, especially in aging adults. Even more surprising, black beans trigger something called the second meal effect. That means after you eat them, your body becomes more efficient at using protein, not just from that meal, but from your next one too. It's like getting a bonus round of muscle support just for including them in your day. They're also loaded with folate, essential for building new cells, including muscle cells, and magnesium, which activates over 300 enzymes in your body related to muscle function, recovery, and energy. Without enough magnesium, your muscles literally can't perform at their best, no matter how much protein you eat. Now let's talk about beets, the earthy red root that's quietly becoming a go-to food for endurance athletes and aging adults alike. Beets are the richest natural source of dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, the same compound that watermelon helps boost. This increases blood flow to your muscles by up to 20%, improving oxygen delivery, energy production, and recovery. Studies have shown that beet juice, or cooked beets, can improve muscle efficiency by up to 16%, helping you move longer with less fatigue and less muscle damage, even during everyday activities like walking or housework. They're also rich in betalains, the pigments that give them their deep color. And these compounds are potent anti-inflammatories that target muscle soreness and reduce oxidative stress. Add in natural sugars that fuel movement, and betaine, which helps your body produce creatine naturally, and you've got a root vegetable that does way more than just stain your cutting board. So don't underestimate the power of plants. When used right, black beans and beets form a muscle-saving, recovery-boosting duo that's affordable, accessible, and incredibly effective. And now, let's pull it all together into one simple daily plan. A simple daily plan to build strength without powders. You've seen the foods, you've heard the science, but the question is, how do you put all of this together without overthinking every bite? The answer is simple combinations built on variety and rhythm. Here's what a powerful, no-powder, muscle-protecting day can look like, and you can tailor it to your tastes, budget, and routine. Morning. Start your day strong with 2 whole eggs, gently cooked in a bit of olive oil. Scramble them with spinach or peppers for extra antioxidants. Add a side of roasted beets if you've got time, or save those for dinner. This breakfast delivers high-quality protein, leucine, choline, and the fat-soluble vitamins your body needs to kickstart muscle repair and energy production. Mid-morning snack. Around 10 or 11 a.m., enjoy a small bowl of ricotta cheese with fresh berries and a drizzle of honey. This combo tastes like a treat, but delivers fast-acting whey, calcium, and antioxidants, ideal for halting muscle breakdown between meals. Lunch. Make it easy with a black bean salad. Toss canned or cooked black beans with chopped vegetables, olive oil, lemon juice, and a few spices. It's plant-based protein, fiber, folate, and resistant starch all in one. And here's a tip. If you're using leftovers for dinner, add a scoop of this salad on the side. It'll help your muscles absorb more protein from your next meal too. Afternoon refuel. Whether you're coming back from errands, gardening, or a short walk, reach for watermelon, even better if it's chilled. It'll rehydrate you, restore muscle energy, and speed recovery, especially when eaten shortly after activity. Dinner. Go with a can of wild salmon or sardines, paired with some roasted beets or cooked greens. You're getting complete protein, omega-3s, vitamin D, calcium, nitric oxide boosters, and CoQ10, a dream team for evening recovery. Mash the fish onto whole grain toast or mix into a salad. Add a dash of lemon or herbs for flavor. No heavy cooking, no complex prep. Before bed, pour a small glass of kefir. Drink it plain or mix with cinnamon and a spoonful of ground flaxseed. It'll feed your muscles all night long, reduce inflammation, and strengthen your gut, all while you sleep. The key here isn't perfection. It's consistency and variety. You don't have to eat all 8 foods every single day. Just rotate them through your week, and you'll be giving your muscles a steady, balanced supply of the nutrients they need most. Compare that to a $60 tub of powder with one synthetic ingredient list. Which one do you think your body was designed to recognize? Now let's wrap this up with a simple choice and a powerful reminder. Real food or processed powder? You choose. Let's be honest, it's tempting to believe that one scoop of powder will solve everything. It's marketed as easy, modern, science-backed. But here's the truth. Your muscles aren't craving a lab-made shortcut. They're asking for real fuel. And that fuel doesn't come in a plastic tub with a scoop buried inside. It comes from foods your body already knows how to use. Ricotta, that sends an immediate signal to protect and rebuild muscle. Watermelon, that improves circulation and speeds recovery. canned salmon and sardines that deliver omega-3s, vitamin D and CoQ10 in one bite, whole eggs that fuel strength with the perfect balance of protein and hormone support, kefir that works while you sleep, feeding your muscles all night long, black beans and beets that activate your gut, regulate inflammation, and deliver a steady flow of energy. These aren't exotic superfoods or trendy fads. They're everyday items, affordable, familiar, and scientifically powerful. They don't just support your muscles, they protect your independence, mobility, and quality of life. So here's your choice. You can keep chasing the next powder, drinking bland shakes, and wondering why your strength isn't improving, or you can return to what your body was designed for. Real food, natural strength, daily momentum. Because the real secret isn't hidden in a supplement aisle, it's already in your kitchen.